Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Danny, they can't hear you, but that's bound to change. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Hey there, Ballistic Spelling Bee, welcome to the stream. Sorry about not streaming Sunday. I was like in a fugue state. I was like I wasn't here like mentally Sunday because of how hot it was. Danny, why? Danny, no. No, Danny. Why? Oh. But yeah, I was not fit to stream. Wolfie Skibbity, you can't be saying these things, Danny. Yeah, I was in like no condition to stream Sunday because it was so abysmally hot. Like outside, like it was like 96. But the feel like was like 111. For it right here, it was allegedly cooler today. It didn't feel that much cooler, but oh. Oh, hold on.
90s and the other half is in the 100s.
There we go. Now stream can hear you.
Oh, stream, it got to 99 degrees today.
Yeah?
Like Fahrenheit, not Celsius. If it was Celsius, we would be dead. But tomorrow, the high is supposed to go to 102. And on Friday, 105.
Oh my god.
Living in Texas,
well,
I believe, is actually biblical hell. Biblical?
Well,
yeah.
Is it is it humidity heat?
It doesn't matter because it's triple digits. I'm going to melt. However, yes.
because
Let me see
yeah,
what the humidity index is, because
it's not been tray heat here.
52% relative humidity today. Tomorrow's humidity levels are expected to be... Let's see. I think higher. Yeah.
You know, like
Maybe lower.
my humidity, the humidity has been like 90 plus all week here.
Wow.
Like it is
Same.
it sucks. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how cool it gets. The humidity will always bump up the temperature like 15 degrees. It is, and like it's not like it's even thunderstorming, so we get cool periods. No, it just gets cloudy, rains a little bit, and then that rain will evaporate and make it humid. So it's not like it's getting really hot, then getting really cool, then getting really hot. No, it cools down a little bit and gets really hot.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. But chat, that's not why we're here to complain about the weather.
Oh, that's why I'm here.
Oh, well, fuck you. I hate you. You're bald. Chat, was that too far?
No, see, I don't want to be here anymore.
No.
I wish bald people were real.
Yeah, like Patty's butt,
guy.
like that Patty's butt crack. I think no one in chat is gonna get that joke. Anyway, chat. Let's start the actual game. Oh, hold on, my very real Nintendo 64. Hold on. Real chat. It's real. Yep, Paper Mario Star Nova. So this one has been, hello there. Real Nintendo 64 indeed, yeah. Yeah, Master Knight. So, I saw the trailer for this when it first came out, and I put it on the back burner for a little bit because I was waiting for retro achievements to add a set, but it's been like a month or two, and there's still no set for it, so I'm kind of done waiting, so I'm just going to go ahead and start. Alright, Dusty. There we go. Alright, what's this all about? What kind of book is that? Wow, you found it? It's a story called Star Nova. It was one of my favorites, but one day I lost it. It's based on a real story, with ups and downs, just like life sometimes. Now that you have it back, will you tell me about it? Sure, but it's getting late. I'll tell you in the beginning. I'll read you the rest at a different time. Alright, are you ready? Ahem. One night, two brothers near Tow Town. Oh my God, Mario! Sorry.
Dusty,
What?
Dusty, you can't be doing this right now. It's too late for this shit.
Jamie, you know me. I do this like well until like the early like ass crack.
Nomi's the other mother. That's the fucking blue-haired fox with no hair.
The blue-haired fox with no hair.
Yeah.
There wasn't much going on lately, huh? Don't get me wrong. I'm happy not to have to deal with being possessed by something. Like a weird gesture as though, oh my God, you the Paper Mario reference, oh my God, I'm
I get it.
I hate you.
You're not... Paper Mario's like is It's chud.
Well, you're not entirely wrong considering that, like, Paper Mario fans are like genuinely unhinged.
I know.
Hi, Umbreon
Because I know
fan.
you.
Drona.
Umbreon!
Hi, Umbreon.
Drona.
Drona. Maybe Princess Peach being on vacation also adds to the quiet atmosphere around the castle. But it's so quiet, almost suspicious, don't you think, bro? Huh? Did you hear something outside? I think I did. I'll go take a quick look. Luggy. And then we never saw him again. He's dead. Oh no, you won't believe it. There are airships attacking Toad Town. Come on, bro, let's go quickly. Look, bro. Look. Which Paper Mario is this a Romhack of? The original. This is a Romhack of the first Paper Mario. Look, bro. That looks like an airship's anchor. It must be from one of the Bowser's airships. Hey there, Lexon. Oh my god, it's Bowser. Huh? How'd you get up here? Did someone drop the anchor again? If I catch whoever did this. Yeah, whatever. Mario and Green Guy. Do you know what time it is? Right, showtime. Oh yeah, we can do it. Yeah, my totally real Nintendo 64 is the only one that can play in 4K, because I got one. I got this Nintendo 64 straight from Shiggy himself.
Shiggy?
Shigeru Miyamoto. That's his.
I don't like that.
Green Guy Lamau.
What if instead of being called Shiggy, he was called Shitty?
Shiggy is his uncle.
Made a poop.
Yeah. Shiggy is his uncle.
Alexon said Shitgy.
Shitgy. Are you really think you can win against me, King of the Koopas? Even if you fight me with your clumsy brother, you can't defeat me. Give up already. You know you don't have a chance, Mario.
Chat. I need your opinion on something.
Okay.
I want y'all... No, not you, Dusty. It's about you. Fuck you.
Oh, okay.
I want y'all to tell me if I should, like, just kill Dusty for what he did in my Minecraft world. So, we see Dusty in the chat put on creative mode for a long time. And it's not like we're doing, like, a hardcore mode, like, fucking shit. Like, I don't really give a damn if people are like, yeah, I fell down a hole without a pickaxe, let me give myself a pickaxe and creative, whatever. I don't give a shit. But he's in there for a long time before we see him switch back to survival. And I was like crafting some food or whatever the hell, I don't even know. And we're all like, Dusty, what'd you do? He's like, don't worry about it. And I teleport to him. I'm like, Dusty, what were you doing? What did you do? He's like, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything. He's like trying not to laugh. You know how he does.
Yeah.
Like this. And I'm looking around, and I look up in the sky above my beautiful house. There is a floating set of blocks that says Danny sucks.
No, it smells. It's Danny smells.
I don't care. I don't care. Okay, well, whatever it said, he put it there, and it's mean, and it's still there because I don't want to take it down. Hi, Embryon. So should I throw rocks at Dusty? Actually, y'all should throw rocks at Dusty. There's more of like this way. There's more of us. There's more rocks per Dusty.
Yeah, you're right.
No, we shouldn't throw rocks at Dusty. But he was mean to me in my own Minecraft world.
Oh,
That's evil.
hey, Umbreon fan. I have a question to ask you. So I was working on Perfect World earlier today, and hey, it could have been worse if you attempted to remove the blocks. They could have just auto cascade lava. No, I'm not that evil.
If someone burns down my house, I will actually just like they're not my friend anymore. That's just mean.
Yeah, that's very green.
It's beautiful.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, Umbreon and Alexan, because I feel like you two would understand what's going on with this. So I was working on Perfect World earlier today, right? And there was content added to the game that I didn't add. Like,
oh my god,
there was stuff that was
like an ARG.
Yeah, like there was stuff added to the game that I didn't put in.
Define content.
All right, so let me get this up. No, it's the fuck burnt down their house burn down the real house in retaliation. Yeah, I'm going to burn your real house. Wait, actually, don't Twitch. Don't perceive that as a threat. This is a joke. This is a joke. This is a joke. This is a joke. There we go.
It's not a joke. You should burn down their
house. No! All right, chat.
Listen. The easiest way to burn down a house, you need. So no. It depends on if you're wanting. If you don't care if they know that it's arson, you need to put an accelerant on something that will burn hot and will burn quickly, but won't burn immediately, like a couch. Because the couch has a lot of stuff that catches fire really easily, but it also has a lot of wood inside of it, which will continue to burn after the cloth and stuff. But if you don't want them to know if it's arson, I can't really say that on stream because like the first one is pretty common knowledge. The second one is it's basically bomb making.
All right, chat. Alex and Umbreon fan. So I was, if you're watching the stream, I was working on Perfect World, right? And I was, let me like no clip right here. So I was entering this loading zone, and then I saw this. I didn't add this. I didn't add this.
All this road and trees and shit.
Set back to level 1, and all of my parties are gone. Oh. He is behind the tree. Well, there is a man here. He offered you something. You received an egg. Is that it? Well, there is not a man here.
Dusty, you're full of shit. You made this.
It is a tree. Okay. Let me leave. See what happens.
So green.
Dusty, I can hear you screaming and laughing. Shut up. I hate you. Dusty, I hate you. Dusty, you're bald and you're green. You smell like green, too.
You're an absolute foolish fool. Deltarian virus confirmed. Yeah, no, I don't know what you're all talking about. I didn't put that in the game.
Hey, Dusty, read that last comment that you just read again.
Deltarune virus
You said confirmed, and nowhere in
the
letter C isn't even in that sentence.
Well, the O kind of is like a full C, right?
Okay, so now you're being letter racist. I see how it
is. All right, chat. So, all right, yeah, I put that in the game. Danny, you and also probably Alexa has little to no context, and like I would have to explain like 5 paragraphs of Deltarune lore for any of that to make sense.
Well, I don't give a shit, so you don't have to.
Good. I think Umbreon fan is the damn good prank. Yeah, Umbreon fan is the only person in the chat who understands. I would actually have to explain like 5 paragraphs, and even then that probably wouldn't be enough. Anyway,
Deltarune is kind of like Dwarf Fortress, right?
yeah, very
Okay,
similar
I
in
thought
terms
so.
of game. I've seen a bigger Deltarune stream, so I have an idea. Well, I don't think I've ever streamed myself find the egg rooms in Deltarune. That makes my day. Yeah, I spent like 20 minutes working on that before the stream. Yeah, they explained like 5-time length the stream, like unironically probably. Huh? What's that? We'll fight later. What's going on with this? What's going on with my precious airship? King Bowser, someone has damaged the airship. It's going to crash. Oh, well. All right, we're just getting straight in. No prologue or anything. Keep in the game. I want to add some like weird ARG bullshit to Perfect World for like no other reason because I think it'd be cool.
You just want to do it so that YouTubers will talk about it.
Yeah, so that way I can like pester MatPat on Twitter. Hey, you should definitely
Who's retired?
you should definitely respond to my DMs, MatPat. You should definitely you would definitely find this very interesting, MatPat. By the way, that is a legitimate thing that happened that Tiny Build did when Hello Neighbor came out. They were like unironically like pestering the shit out of MatPat to make theories on the game.
Yeah, and I think from what I've seen about Hello Neighbor, it had a really, really good concept, and then they were like, "Oh my god, we could get MatPat to make a video," so they just fucked the entire thing, trying desperately to get MatPat to make a video about it.
Yeah, like it was a game with not a terrible concept, but they realized that they could sell a lot of merchandise for like lore because they could like bank on like the lore being interesting when in reality it's not.
They could bank on the lore being interesting for children,
Yeah,
but not like and
not make a good game.
Yeah, the idea was we don't have to make a good game if we just get MatPat to make a video, and then like a bunch of children will buy the game because they don't know how to research if something's actually fucking good or not.
Yeah.
And then we'll make a lot of money because they don't know how to refund either.
I loved the concept of it.
Yeah, like the actual idea of the original build was really cool, that you would have like you would break in and try to get to the basement or whatever, and every time you were caught, he would patrol and trap that area more than other areas.
Yeah.
And you would have to adapt to a different way of getting in.
Yeah, like it was like
well, I don't know if it was exactly a grift, but it definitely turned into one, you know?
Or because people say like the original like alpha versions were like unironically like really good, and they saw dollar signs marking it to children and made it shit.
Yeah.
So what's
Not that children like shouldn't have things that are made for them, but
yeah,
like,
but yeah, it's
you shouldn't make shit products. Period.
Yeah, it's they wanted to do the thing that FNAF was doing, and they squandered a really, really good concept. Am I figuring out this Romhack is gorgeous? Yeah, like this is like it's from what I've seen, it's very high quality. What's this Romhack about? I don't know. That's what I'm here to find out. Ouch. Hello?
I read a giant thread on the Steam forums last night about like it was people arguing about arachnophobia mode in,
Yeah.
in a game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, everybody in that thread was a fucking loser. So like,
Yeah.
you have two sides here.
Mm-hmm.
The people who are like arachnophobia mode is for cowards, and if you use arachnophobia mode, you need to grow up and like life is hard. You need to like get over it. Obviously, people who are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
But then there was the other side who was continuing to argue with them as though they were going to change their mind. Like, do something more productive with your time. It was entertaining. Like,
Yeah.
there was a line, hold on, I screenshot it.
You screenshot it?
Yeah, I screenshotted it.
The alpha versions felt like a passion project, then got ruined by greed. Yeah, that's basically what happened to Hello Neighbor.
Let me see.
Ouch. What? Where am I? Who are you? What, you're here without any knowledge too? Mario is your name? Ah. I'm Solon. I'm Solon my fucking britches right now. Ooh. I think that's my name. So,
Alright, here it is. So this was one of the people who was saying that arachnophobia mode is for cowards, responding to someone who had just explained, here's the gist of what's going on here, and they had, like, said something back, and this person had replied. And that's the exact attitude I'm highlighting for anyone new to the thread to see, because normal people...
Oh, hi, Nao.
Normal people will see that, realize you lot are a rabid vocal minority, and realize there's no discussion to be had here. And then the other person replies, there's no need for discussion to be had, so I don't get why you're still whining. Retract your slander and go back to whining on Discord while I thrive in the lap of harmony. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? I thrive in the lap of harmony has got to be one of the hardest lines ever.
How did you end up here? Oh,
I suckle from the bosom of harmony.
yeah.
It sounds like some shit out of the Bible.
Yeah. Oh wow, what a journey, and what a miracle that you didn't get hurt. Mushroom Kingdom, huh? Well, you came from so far away. So since we're both trying to find out where we are and all, would you maybe want to go on this adventure together?
Is that a little bug?
No, it's still in my britches.
Is that why there's a brown stain around them?
Uh-huh. Alright, press down to have tell you about people. Okay, so he's basically Goombario. Use Bud Bonk to deal damage to enemies. Alright, nice. Great team, but
What is this?
I'm playing a hack of the original Paper Mario. And by the way, there's one thing I do remember, something about a starport. Not sure what it is, but maybe we should watch out for that name. Either way, let's start our adventure, Mario. I fucking hate this thing. This is the Starchpelago. It's a sacred island group where the sky will always be filled with stars. What a beautiful, serene, and relaxing place. It almost seems like it'll never be daytime here. Wow. I want to see people put Romhack on the official hardware. I'm getting Romhacks on official hardware is always a tricky thing. Because I checked the page for this hack, and it says that it does not support it doesn't support EverDrive, which would basically mean it wouldn't support official hardware, because the amount of work that would require would be a lot. Oh, you know what's it's not for battle, you know how it works, right? Just don't forget to stop between the abysses. Based the same. I played through the original Paper Mario on my Thor earlier this year. people do that sometimes. The hack needs to be able to develop on real hardware first. Check out Keys of Anywhere and the shenanigans regarding the topic. Yeah, like, you can't just, like, throw a ROM hack onto real hardware. It's a very different thing when you're making a ROM hack for an emulator versus real hardware. Because an emulator does offer a lot more freedom with... there's not as... You can get away with a lot on an emulator that you couldn't do on the console with, you're not as strictly bound by hardware limitations. So you have to, when you make a ROM hack to run on real console, you have to start with that in mind. I sense a strong energy reading from the star panel over there. It feels like if it wants me to connect with it. Maybe. Do you have another ability I do not know of? Or you could go there and stay on it and try pressing A? Curious if... I'm sensing such an enormous amount of energy right here. Okay, Mario, please don't get scared or so, but let me try something. I teleported. It actually worked. Wow. I'm not sure how I did it, but I teleported to another location in a flash. I can only do it on top of these star panels, but I'm always ready to use it if we need it. Yeah. Oh, chat! Some exciting news. Danny and Naomi.
Huh,
Guess what I bought? Guess what I bought?
A gun.
Yes. No.
And?
A GPU.
Oh yeah, you already told me this.
That's what the G in GPU stands for, obviously.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Did Nuke tell you about my adventures in the dust?
He told me that he gave you $700 for a GPU.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yippee.
So
That's a
earlier,
lie, he didn't.
earlier when I said that I had to leave the call to go on a side quest, I wasn't. I looked under the GPU, like Nuke told me, and turns out, for the past like 4 years that I've been dusting this computer, I have missed.
It's all gone down there.
I have missed the underside of the GPU. So
Dusty, your computer is dusty.
yes.
Holy shit.
Okay, chat. All right. So again, it's not like I've not been dusting my PC, because I have. I legitimately have been dusting my computer. But
Dusting.
but this is, I was shocked. I was shocked by what I saw, because I didn't know that it was like this, and from the naked eye you couldn't tell. But when I turned my my flashlight on my phone, it was scary. Like, let me show you this. So this is what it was under here. Chat, like, I didn't know it got that bad. Chat, I didn't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like, I
Yeah,
thought.
oh my god,
I thought.
dude.
Yeah.
Dusty, the right side of the fan looks like you dipped it in concrete. And I'm not a professional, but I don't think concrete belongs inside your computer.
Oh, I see what I've done.
Insert
have
that stupid video of the two guys pointing at the laptop. Like, oh.
Oh, happens to the best of us.
The two guys, yeah.
So me and Nuke have noticed that my GPU has been running a little hot as of late, so that's why it's probably stuttering due to thermal throttling. It's running slow. But
I was having something really weird while we were playing Minecraft today.
what?
You weren't there for it, but Distant
no.
Horizons was like showing me the wrong chunks.
Weird.
Like I thought at first it was just like shitting itself entirely, but it was showing real chunks, but they were in the wrong place. Because I thought it was like totally going ballistic. I thought it was just showing random bullshit. But it did show a tree at one point. But the issue was that this was a giant spruce tree in a snowy taiga biome, but it was right in the middle of the village in the flower plains. And then
Yeah.
when I go up there, it disappears. But it was doing that all over the place. I just like reset all of the settings on it, and that worked. But have you ever had that happen?
I've had it load the wrong chunks before, but that's after I've added a new mod that
Well,
obviously
I did, but it didn't affect anything there. It was also you're still blasting your dusty computer. Up
no,
on
like
the
no,
screen,
like
but
I'm adding. I'm showing the after I cleaned it because that looks a lot better. It's not perfect. You can see quite a bit of grime still there, but
Hi.
oh hi
Oh,
Nuke.
hi, Nuke.
I'm talking about my dusty ass GPU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I didn't realize that the underside of it was collecting dust all this time. It was bad, chat. Like,
collecting dust.
but while I did
Cause permanent damage.
while I did clean it, it unfortunately didn't solve the issue of the GPU running like ass. So me and Nuke agreed that it was probably permanent damage. Unfortunately.
So, on that topic, Nuke, I feel like you know the most about this. How often should you be cleaning your computer? Like once a month?
It really depends on like
How
where you're
dusty you
living.
are?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
basically.
Well-
Sometimes it's half a year. Sometimes it needs to be every 2 months.
So, these
Really?
images are actually like a before and after of one day of Dusty being on his computer.
Those
Yeah.
two
He makes
images.
that much dust.
Yeah, I make that much dust. Well, like Nuke did point out that I do live in an old house that gets very dusty. So I would probably
That's true.
have to dust my PC more often than you or Nuke might.
Well,
I haven't
you
dusted my
underestimate how
PC
much
in, like-
dust comes off of me. Because
I
I'm
haven't
old.
dusted my PC in like 2 years and it still looks perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's because you live in like a sterilized lab.
yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Nuke
You
is
live
a
inside a
fucking
test
XP.
tube.
I didn't.
I think Nuke's one of those kids in a plastic bubble. Oh, that was a bad voice crack.
Don't-
Oh,
don't
I
even-
gotta
Yeah.
kill myself.
Not even trying to start over.
Failure. Sorry.
No, but I think that Nuke lives in one of those plastic bubbles, and that's why we've never seen him, because he's embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
He's
That thing looks like it's someone shredded ashes. Yeah, that's the soul of my GPU. I didn't dust my GPU in a while now. I'm afraid you check the underside. Yeah, check the underside of your GPUs.
Yeah, the main thing that was killing Dusty's GPU was the fact that the dust was all in the heatsink. And the heatsink is, well, it vents the
it's
heat.
the sink for the heat, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
I think computer cooled by liquid nitrogen.
yeah. I mean, we've already done that.
Yeah.
Attention. If you want to continue, please step over here, please.
Computer
Here-
cooled by salt water.
We are here to actively defend our settlement from intruders, especially since the recent increase of unusual occurrences and happenings around here. Therefore, we ask you the following question: what are your intentions? Please don't be afraid. We're not
So
here to
you wanna
cause
kill
trouble. Yeah, I'm gonna murder them. How can we be sure that you can be trusted? Mario and me, both just stranded here with no idea where to go. I don't even know where I'm from. And the only other thing I recall is the name of Starport. I wish I could think of more, but I can't. Umbreon, I am made of Linux. Yeah, Umbreon, you are made of Linux.
What?
Yeah. That's what Nuke is. Nuke is made of Linux.
Yeah.
I mean, I am, yeah.
It's so weird, though. I thought you had the PC a few years ago, but the GPU looks like you left it on the backside of a warehouse for decades. Yeah, no, again, I was actively dusting my computer, like, every couple months. Like, I wasn't, like,
you were dusting it with dust.
Yeah, I got the, Chad, I meant to grab the compressed air, but I actually grabbed the compressed dust, and I've been spraying dust in my PC.
The compressed dust.
I've been a
That was
can
pretty good.
a can of compressed dust.
That's what you're made of.
Yeah, I'm
So if
compressed.
you're called Dusty, why isn't your son a dust bunny?
Well, because. Shut up.
Hey, Danny.
Yeah.
Minecraft?
Yeah, Nuke is gonna abduct me.
Oh, bye bye. Bye bye.
Minecraft.
Oh. Well, it's just you and me now, Naomi. You could kill
Yeah, for
someone with
now.
compressed dust. Yeah. Death by dust.
Compressed dust. Yeah, I'm gonna stick the compressed dust nozzle in your nose.
No.
And make
No.
you snort the dust.
We see. And not only do you know about the starport, but you have glowing eyes. And your presence is stellar, almost as if the cosmos would shine upon us. It may be risky to say this, but for now, we place our trust in you. We advise you to look out for our much-acclaimed Merluri. She'll most likely be able to help you. By Nuke Rip Danny, yeah. Thank you very much, dear Guardians. Very nice of you. Feel free to enter our beloved settlement, Starport. Feel free to enter our Lexington settlement, Starport. Oh, Starport. But like my GPU might have been bad, but dog, y'all don't want to see what my old PC looked like, because that PC did like straight up die from me not dusting it. Oh, you're the guy who fell from the sky straight into the hills right after the huge fireworks above the clouds. What happened there? Are you the ones who caused the fireworks? There, I see a shop in the distance. Starport, a sacred and friendly place filled with hopes and dreams. Oh my god, Undertale! You will give me trauma if you show, please don't. Well, now I have to. Alright, hold on. It's gonna be... It's like buried deep in my DMs with Lexan. To be fair, I'm surprised that your old PC lasted as long as it did, and it was pretty good, save the minor technical details. Yeah, let me find it, because yeah, Alexan, it's like buried super far deep in my DMs with Alexan. Real quick, let me find it. Yeah, here it is. Wait. No, wait, no, that was not my computer. Oh, yeah, here we go, chat. So here, Hopes and Dreams guitar. To be fair, I'm surprised that, yeah, okay, where is it? We're uncovering some deep lore between me and, yeah, like, if I ever want to, like, whenever I want to, like jump scare people with my old, like, PC, I just go to, like, me and yours DMs, and I yoink this image that I sent you, like, 4 years ago. So this was the inside of my old PC. I didn't open this thing from the day I got it. Because I was like too scared that I would like fuck it up. But yeah, this was my old PC that I used for like 5 years. Yeah. And by the way, this right here, that's the hard drive. No, it's not like mounted anything. It's just sitting up there.
Oh, it's just chilling.
Yeah, it's just chilling up there. Yeah, you're a bit shy over your PC, so fair enough. At least you know better now. Yeah, I also, what I learned from my last PC, open the bitch up. What I learned from this PC, clean out your make sure your GPU is actually clean. I like how it's an SSD on top of an HDD. Yeah. I don't think there is even an HDD in there. I think there was just. Wait, yeah, there's an HDD in there, but there was only one drive. Was there just a hard drive in there that just wasn't being used for anything? It was just sitting there, like just chilling. Definitely probably doesn't work, but damn. Just confess you're a bit lazy and scrolling all the way down past your photo gallery. Well, Alexa, about that, I genuinely have no idea where it is anymore. The only place I know where I can confirm that this photo exists is in Miner's DMs, and that's where I get the photo every time. Oh, so don't tell me sure you never use that hard drive. I use the SSD. But whatever the fuck was below the SSD, no. Somebody look through this man's hard drive. Well, like, what would you think I have on there? It's just like, it's 40,000 photos of Scolipede. The files are in it, yeah. Remember you bragged about your very odd amount of RAM, 24 gigabytes? I don't think that was me. I think my old PC only had 16. This is Starport, a sacred and friendly place filled with hopes and dreams. We need to arrest him, boys. Yeah, I have too many images of Scolipede. Probably weird dust art. Define what is weird dust art? Like it's a photo of me with like a bag of cat food on my head. It's like, oh my god, he's so crazy. I love him. Starport is
it's like you found like a dusty surface and it's like perfectly waist high, and then like later that day you send a picture and like in the dust is a clean spot, but it's like suspiciously dick shaped.
Shut up.
It's weird. It's weird dust art.
Starport is the capital of the Starchipelago, and serves as a center and power source. Whether it's an Astral Tower or Celestial Night, the southern port, there's just so much to see. I just adore this place. So serene. It kind of feels like home. All right, what do we got in here? Soda! Soda! Sorry. I'm gonna buy some of these. The forbidden version for the world is in it. It was banned from the public viewing. Meant for the public viewing for depicting the ritual of Totinos around a pentagram. Yeah. Astral Tower West, Underground Port East. Just as getting a drink too, lol. But yeah, chat. I bought a new GPU. I bought a 5070. So once I get that, expect a lot more variety of games, much newer games. So I haven't been able to stream like any recently released games because my fucking GPU won't let me. Hi, Tired. I'm Dusty. Ain't fishing the perfect place for fishing properly here? I've been hoping for more, I've been hoping for more when hearing the name of the town. Oh, this is inaccessible. You go right over here, you'll find a Stargate. The adults always say that's so dangerous. It's not that scary. I've been there before. Yes, only for a few seconds, but still. This gate leading outside the starport is currently blocked by that yellow block. We're still not sure how to get rid of it, so unfortunately it is difficult to leave this village at the moment. Never seen someone sound so excited over digital soda? That, like, yeah, it's soda. You gotta get excited for soda!
Never heard someone get so excited for digital soda. It's okay, guys. You can tell Dusty he's stupid, like, to his face. It's okay.
Yeah, they do it all the time. The Star Spirits.
Yeah, I do it all the time. I love Dusty. He is stupid.
The Star Spirits. I wonder if they're real or no. If yes, I wonder if I could be one of them one day.
And Dusty, that does mean that with new GPU, you will be streaming Half Swords.
Oh yeah.
Like legal requirement.
It is my legal obligation to at this point. Hello, Mister. Have you ever heard of the Astral Cave? There's many tales about a huge, dangerous monster living there. Or I'm getting scared just by thinking about it. Dude, back when I was younger, they had the Big Bowser Burger at this inn. That thing slaps, I ain't kidding. It was so popular that at some point the workers couldn't find any more of its ingredients. And oh boy, they released the infamous iced potato pizza. It was so much worse, man. I'm still crying on the inside. Oh, someone for the Mushroom Kingdom? Haven't been there in a while. Hee, I'm a Salvalor. Want to know stuff? Stuff about this world, stuff about this kingdom? The famous Astral Tower, one of the greatest treasures of Stellaria. It uses star energy as its main source of power. And as a certain relic, the Sunstone contains an infinite amount of star energy. It was used to power the tower for ages. Back when it was first discovered, Cancer found that some sages gathered to collectively create the connection between the tower and the cosmos. The exact amount of sages remained unclear, though it is assumed that there were 4 of them who united their powers. According to the co-stars, the astral essence generated by the Astral Tower is used to foresee the future. Hey, no, there's nothing else for me to know. Dusty, you should stream like some random game, but Ultra Mega Max Godlike RTX enabled on your PNG tuber. I was thinking, I've been wanting to commission like a 3D model of Dusty I could use as a VTuber. But unfortunately, all of that money that would go to that was spent on the GPU.
Okay, so now you're just gonna play catch up for a little bit, and then you'll be back on track.
Yeah, and then like, then I'm gonna like commission like a hyper realistic like photorealistic 3D model of Dusty.
That we can all point and laugh at because it'll be really scary.
Well, it'd be scary. Well, y'all get scared from it because it's really scary.
Exactly. Because it'd be freaky and weird.
The bar is so cool. Have you seen that spinning star? No, I hate you. Is this an inn? Who's entering my residence? A red hat. You don't appear very familiar, if I must say so. Hello, this is Mario, and I'm Soylent. We're both stranded here, and we don't know where we are. The Guardian told us we should look for someone named Merluri. Then here's where you belong. I am indeed Merluri, the shaman of the starport. I am often considered a sort of leader of or guiding figure of this place. Personally, I view myself as a safe haven for anyone who needs it. So enough about me. May I ask may ask where you're from, of course. Mario comes from the Mushroom Kingdom. He was in the middle of an intense fight against his arch nemesis, when suddenly the airship they battled on seemingly crashed. And me, I'm from... I'm sorry, I just can't remember. I see, Oh, you want to know where you are? You probably heard, but you're currently at Starpoint, a legendary sanctum which is part of the Starchpelago. The Starchpelago is a group of starry islands, a relaxing region surrounded by many other locations. Starport, also called the Sanctum of Forever Foresight, holds one of the most important monuments of this kingdom. I am referring to the sacred and magical Astral Tower. The Astral Essence embodied the Astral Tower when it's used to show the future and therefore lead the way. If you really want to find your way home, it is the safest to ask the Astral Essence for help. Thank you very much, Madame Merluri. That's some good advice. We should definitely check out that tower, Mario. Luigi? Bowser? Who? I apologize, but I assume I cannot help you with this. However, the Astral Tower may hold the power to answer this question. Go to the west part of town, then north. I will ask the guard to let you through. Okay, wonderful. Then Mario, let's continue. Come on over here. It might be dumb, but you ain't poor. Economy sucks, yeah. I was able to get a pretty nice RTX 5070 for only like just under $700. But unfortunately, I needed a new power supply and a new mount for the GPU because it's not going to fit. It's not going to fit in my PC without the new mount. And I need a new power supply because it's not going to. It's too much for my current one. So I'll have to. So everything came out, and I also spent $50 extra on shipping, so it'd get here Friday instead of Monday because I don't want to. Because fucking with that shit on a Monday sounds miserable. You're leaving Starport. Beyond this gate, there's no certainty of not getting attacked by various monsters. So take care of that if you're going, all right? Well, it's not like I can. Probably should have seen the physical specifications before buying. No, I did. I took measurements of my current GPU, the space inside the case, and what the mount is going to look like. So no, I did all my homework. I did all my homework on this, and I did all my homework on this GPU, and unfortunately, most other GPUs are about the same, if not negligible. So any new GPU I get for this computer, I wouldn't be able to use the current mount as it is anyway. That's fair, yeah. Because unfortunately, pre-builts often use smaller GPUs that you can normally find in retail. So if you want to upgrade your GPU, you often, from what I've heard at least, you often can't use. If you upgrade your GPU, you might have to change your way your PC is built a little bit. So this will also be a learning experience for me because I'm going to do a little bit of PC building. Not much, I'm just upgrading, but it is going to be a little bit of PC building. Alright, night, Lexon. We are guarding this path as long as Merluri insists. Beyond this lies the greatest treasure of the Starport. The Astral Tower. I hope you understand that we are pretty cautious with it. This is the observatory from Majora's Mask. I need to play Majora's Mask. I know this song. Yeah, it's the observatory from Majora's Mask. This is the Astral Tower. Oh, I'm gonna pray. Wow, it's magical. Maybe pressing A on the larger star panel might do something. Oh my god, I found this song saying thanks to you, Dusty. You know, no problem. A storied cave. Is that our next goal? Let's ask Merluri about it. I'm sure she'll know more. From what I even know, this Romhack is shorter than the original, and I chose to do this over the Earthbound Beginnings remake because that remake sounds like a much meatier game to play than this, and I was kind of in the mood for a piece of Paper Mario, honestly. You've been searching for like a month or two by now? Well, no problem. I'm glad I could help. So, the Astral Tower showed you a cave. That must be the Astral Cave to the east. It's not far away, but it's dangerous to go out there. I pray for a foresight of great success for you two. Come back wherever you need help. Thanks again, Madame Merluri. We'll be back soon, I'm sure. Alright, well. Yeah, we still need a hammer for that, so I think... I think it's here. Oh yeah, I'm EP.
Yeah.
Oh, this might not... Wait, this might not be it, chat. This might be... It might actually be down there towards the east. As someone who's played through what you speak of, it is big, especially if you aren't fully used to another one like me. Yeah, so I'm not ready for a commitment like that yet. What's the spin move you keep doing? Oh, it's just, yeah, that's what it is. It's a spin. It just, Mario moves faster. Belating... Well, the yellow block. So this is the way the Astral Cave, but there's no way we're getting through here without some help. Should we go ask Merluri for advice again? Hey! I've heard about you. You defeated many Koopas around all around the world. But I'm not just a usual Koopa. Let's see how you do without your pathetic jumps. Time for some revenge. Well, I know that I can't really do anything in this situation. The Spiny Bro is basically a hammer bro with spiny shells a helmet. So I would recommend not to jump. Wait, do you have any other attacks? Well, anyway. Max SP 6, power 2, defense 0. Be careful with that hammer. If it hits you, you might get shrunk in a wink. They really like that one guy, yeah? Similar to the Hammer Bros, when Spider Bros get desperate, they'll hurl a ton of hammers, but they're a lot worse at aiming. Those hammers look quite useful, though. I wish we had one like that. Oh.
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 Oh. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, I caught a hammer. To deal damage to spiky enemies outside battles, press B to use it. There we go. Can't do anything right now. Alright, sweet. Nice. He's dead. And we did it, Mario. You got a hammer. Win-win scenario. Well, for us at least. Anyway, let's go. Now let's get rid of that block. It might be dangerous. Don't forget that we can always heal the heal block around the Grand Gate. Let me do that real quick. Hold on. What was over here? I never checked. If you're leaving Starport beyond this gate, there is no certain not get attacked by various monsters. Alright. There was like an item back there. At the very, very start. Before I forget... Good slow down that song, by the way. Before I forget, let me go back through here real quick and grab that weird item. That might open up for us later. Paper Mario on the N64 is very charming. I prefer this over the modern Paper Mario, to be honest. You be careful with that language, Umberan fan. Paper Mario fans are vicious. Goomba, both know that Goombas are neither strong nor very intelligent. HP 2, attack 1, defense 0. Paper Mario fans are like the Sonic fans of Nintendo. If you don't like their specific favorite game, you'll be sent death threats.
You'll be sent to hell.
Yeah, like you'll be sent to hell by them personally. Why? Because classic Paper Mario games and modern Paper Mario games are very, very, very different. And in my opinion, later ones not for the better. But if you don't like their favorite one, you'll just get skinned. And it's probably has something to do with how I want to say how people enjoy the later Paper Mario games, but I don't even know about that, considering that like Sticker Star and Color Splash just aren't good. Origami King was fine. But, like, Color Splash and Sticker Star are just objectively bad games. Like, you can't argue with me that they're good or have redeeming qualities. No, they're just straight up terrible fucking games, and I'm not arguing. They might have a handful of things that I like about them, but they're nowhere near anything good at whatsoever. Jeez, yeah. But for some reason, like, some Paper Mario fans just get really fucking heated about what their favorite game is. And Origami King was your first Paper Mario, Origami King. Oh, you can item. Well, I've already have a few items. Also, glad I came back here. That's a really great first item to get. Origami King is a really solid Mario Paper Mario. It has the same issues that Sticker Star and Color Splash have, but it's definitely the best of that formula. But do yourself a favor and play the original trilogy. Paper Mario 64, Thousand Year Door, and Super Paper Mario. Super Paper Mario being my favorite. Have you played the Thousand Year Door, or at least the Thousand Year Door remake? I made anything booted up and it was just blasted by that song. Yeah. Title screen jump scare? Yeah, yeah. Yes, Nomi?
Daddy, I think I go bed.
Have a good bed.
Yeah. Good night, Daddy.
Good night,
everybody.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. But yeah, Umbreon fan, do yourself a huge favor. Play the first 3 Paper Marios. Paper Mario on the original on the 64, Thousand Year Door, and Super Paper Mario. And the first 2 are some of Nintendo's best RPGs just ever made. And Super, while not really being an RPG, is still an incredibly solid game. Did the OG, but play OG Thousand Year Door, it looks better. You can't go wrong with either. Like as good as the Thousand Year Door remake is, as good as that remake is, all it really does is some visual enhancements, new music, and some very mild quality of life improvements. But nothing, in my opinion, that demands you play the remake. Because it's virtually the same game. Just, again, with some just new visuals, music, and some quality of life stuff. But it's ultimately the same exact game. And granted, they didn't need to do much. It's a great remake, because they didn't fuck with it. It's just as good as the original. This might sound weird, but Super Paper Mario is like one of the few games. One of how do I explain this? Super Paper Mario has a weirdly really good fucking story for a Nintendo game. You wouldn't think of Mario having compelling stories, but I'm not gonna lie, Super Paper Mario might be crying material towards the end of the game. As I get older, I enjoy the older looking game vibe. Same. I noticed that as I've gotten older too. Hello. You may have called me Alakubzam. Alakubzam. No more information needed. I trade badges for star pieces. Do you insist on trading? Okay. Come back here. Mario? Yeah. Super Paper Mario has for a Mario game has an extremely, like, overall very serious story that is, like, really emotional. Like, there are parts of Super that I genuinely get choked up on. Oh, I need to play this. Yeah, like, for a Mario game, Super takes itself kind of seriously. That game is very big on its story. And then after Super, they followed up with Sticker Star, which is one of the worst games I've ever played, genuinely. Starview Field. Coins earned. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Home box under construction. Here, all your personal achievements will be displayed. Certain challenge runs might result in bonus trophies for your home box. Be every now and then to see how your home box evolves. Yeah, like, the only two Nintendo games to ever get me to, like, genuinely choke up is Mother 3 and goddamn Super Paper Mario. Again, genuinely give the first three Paper Mario games a shot, because the first two, some of Nintendo's finest RPGs, and Super is just an incredibly solid game. Not really an RPG, because it's more of a platformer, but it's still genuinely fantastic and is easily my favorite Paper Mario. I want a more serious Pokemon story, not like Grimdark, where exploring the darker things in the universe. Gonna be entirely honest, I've never gotten really into Pokemon. I've tried it several times and have just not been able to pick it up. But I do hear that's a common complaint from fans, that the modern game stories just aren't interesting. Like the older stories had a lot more going on in it, and that made them more interesting. The new ones just don't really have anything that much to write home about. A shooting star? You should wish for something. Green clothes. Best badge in existence. Luigi falling from the sky. A tasty mushroom. Did you wish for something? Don't tell me what it was, or it won't come true. I wish something as well. Do you think of a Blast Paper Mario trilogy? Yeah, you will. Again, genuinely some of Nintendo's finest. Why did that fall over there? Alright. What are you? You're the badge blocks. Put that badge on. Story was honestly enjoyable, really. I don't know, I'm not really that into Pokemon. Like, I like Pokemon mostly just for the creatures designs. I like drawing them. But the games, I've really tried to get into them and I just can't. I might stream a playthrough of one of the Pokemon games. Maybe that will help. The one I've tried to get into the most is Gen 3 with Emerald. Because that's a very, very common... That Gen 3 is a very, very common answer to what is the best gen. And a lot of people say Gen 3. That's like the main appeal, lol, yeah. Alright, that's a it's not a Buzzy Beetle, that's a Spiny. Fake fan. Spikes on their shells are pretty sharp. HP 2, attack 2, defense 0. Were they always that weak? Anyway, they'll roll into Spiny Egg and slam into you. It'd be a little easier to fight. I don't know if you can flip them over, I think. Heart, gold, soul, silver, emerald, or diamond is your best starting point? Yeah. I might leave it up to chat to suggest which would be the best gen for me to start, because obviously Gen 3 just doesn't work for me. I don't know why. I just can't. I've tried like 3 times to get into it, and it just, I don't know, just something about it just doesn't click. But maybe I just need to find the right gen to start with. But anything that's 100% is black and 100% recommends black and white. You can't do nothing. We Star Kids aren't usually allowed to go here. No one who followed this path ever come back, they say. I don't believe them. That sounds like something you'd hear in any movie they make to make it more melodramatic. Do I sound smart now because I use melodramatic? I do, right? I'm 23. No, I'm not. I'm 22 years old. I still have no idea what melodramatic means. Hey, you know what? This is bothering me. Hold on, let me dictionary it real quick. Because I'm like 23 years old. Don't know what melodramatic means. Melodramatic. An adjective that describes behavior, speech, or writing that is overdramatic, exaggerated, or excessively emotional. Alright, well, that was not as exciting as I thought it would be. If you could say that was pretty melodramatic. Damn it. Oh. Astral Cave. Look at this. Sure looks like the place we're working for. That's the Astral Cave. Already go in there yet? I'm sensing there might be some more I'm sensing it might be more dangerous in there. Yeah, I'm really excited for Friday because I'm going to a concert. I am going to a Red Vox concert, which is Vinesauce Vinny's band, which I'm going to see. I'm going to see Vinesauce Vinny live, play music. Very excited. Ooh, a concert, yeah. What type of music do they make? It's indie rock. That's a cheap. They barely seem the Mushroom Kingdom itself. Instead, they inhabit the ocean, the islands, and kingdoms around it. Max HP 4, attack 1, defense 0. They're not that difficult to beat. That's what I call some cheap star points. Get it? Yeah, I'm going to their Nashville show because that's the closest one I live to. Easy. Oh, mushroom. You got Psychonauts for $1 thanks to Steam sales. Based! Umberon fan, Psychonauts 1 and 2 are two of the best non-Nintendo platformers ever made. I genuinely can't recommend, if you like 3D platformers, Psychonauts 1 and 2 are genuinely two, like, if in terms of, like, non-Nintendo platformers, Psychonauts 1 and 2 has to be, like near the best. Psychonauts 1 is extraordinarily fucking good. I think you'll have a great time with it. It's awesome. I fucking love Psychonauts 1. I love platformers. That's when people always tell me to play. They're right. They are right. Psychonauts 1 is fucking awesome. And if you're able to get it at some point, if you really enjoy Psychonauts and you're able to get it at some point, get Psychonauts 2. It's such a good sequel. Psychonauts 1 and 2, some of the best non-Nintendo platformers just ever made. They are so fucking good. Two of my favorite platformers of all time. I was even thinking about replaying Psychonauts 1 not too long ago. It's been probably about 5 years. Close to 5 years. You've been enjoying it? It's awesome. Richard Horvitz does a great performance, as always. No, that's not the right way. The Linux port is actually awful, so I had to do a lot of technical stuff to play it. That's a shame. And the Steam version for Windows is really solid, but I've heard that other platforms haven't been as lucky. I've heard the version on PlayStation is pretty rough as well, which is a shame. So far, it was worth it. Yeah, it's again genuinely great game, and if you can afford it at some point, and if you're able to at some point, play Psychonauts 2. Generally, Psychonauts 2 might be one of my favorite games on Unreal Engine. Surprisingly darker than I expected. Yeah, the game isn't the game isn't very cutesy. It tackles some more. It, and especially 2, tackles some pretty heavy subject matter, and also has some fairly edgy humor. But I love Psychonauts 1's kind of overtly edgy humor. That's one of my favorite parts about it. I've noticed the edgy humor, lol. Yeah, it's very 2005, and I love it. But yeah, the Psychonauts 1 is just such a good fucking game. I'm glad you're playing it. Did anything happen? If not, maybe there's a second switch we haven't activated. See you in hell. There's one joke I want to say, but I can't because it's a KYS joke, and YouTube might not like that. YouTube and Twitch might not like that. I don't know. I don't know or not, but there's this huge old log. I don't know if you found it, but there's a huge old log that's a thing on it, and you activate this Bumble Plug that says a person jumped off a tower. Yeah, that tracks. I don't know if I found that, but that definitely tracks for Psychonauts 1's humor. They did the only thing I really don't like, apparently Rare Achievement 2, the only thing I don't like about Psychonauts 2 is that they removed a lot of the really edgy jokes such as that. And I get it, like having kill yourself jokes and suicide jokes in a game all about mental health might be in poor taste, if I had to be honest. It might be in poor taste, and for Psychonauts 2, they actually did get some therapists to be consultants for the game's writing. And while I think that's good, in my honest opinion, it did kind of result in 2 losing a lot of its edge. It didn't seem like a joke, it seemed like lore. Well, Psychonauts 1 has both. I'm not gonna upgrade. I'm not gonna upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade my FP. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I won't be able to get that till much later in the game. The only thing I knew about the game going in was I am the milkman. Milk is delicious. Dude, I had a friend in high school. Well, like, I still have a friend. I still talk to him, but I mostly spoke to him within high school. And he would constantly quote, I am the milkman. My milk is delicious. And I don't think he's even ever played Psychonauts. I think he just likes quoting that. I am the milkman. My milk is delicious. The seas will run white with his rage. It's funny, yeah. But yeah, now that you're also that level, like the Twisted Neighborhood is like the best level in the game. I am no longer able to. What's that one detective guy NPC says? And the older you actually get the joke, yeah. I'm no longer able to pleasure my wife sexually, but she will always enjoy my pies. I think it's I'm no longer able to I'm no longer able to please my husband sexually, but he'll always enjoy my pies. I quote that on like a fucking monthly basis. You are intruders. Intruders in my cave. Sorry, yeah! Alright, first boss time. Let's go. This is a Nepinut. These water monsters are usually inhabit forests or jungles. If there's enough water at least, of course. Match to be 20, defense 2, attack power 2 to 3. What the fuck does that mean? It also has a charge up and to do some kind of special attack. Also, I wouldn't recommend using your hammer since the Nepinut is in the water. Its name sounds a little strange, you say? Well, it's actually an anagram of Neptune. Currently, you just got into the Mind Tumbler. Yeah, you're in for a real treat with Psychonauts. That game is one of the best. I haven't played a lot of PS2 platformers. I need to play stuff like Jak and Daxter and like Sly Cooper, but I do need to play those games at some point. But I'm not. But Psychonauts, I already feel like Psychonauts 1 is probably one of the best on the PS2 in general. Its name sounds a little strange, you say. Was actually an anagram of Neptune. If only I had a Yoshi up you now. And a blue would be cool. Stop there because me and bro doing our first co-op playthrough of Dark Souls 3. Nice. I haven't played Dark Souls, any of the Dark Souls. The only Souls game I've played is for any extensive amount of time is Elden Ring. And even then, I didn't finish that one. I meant to, just very, very specific life stuff I won't get into caused me not to be able to finish that one. Oh, easy. Ancient artifact. What's that? Ancient artifact? Not even my eyes can get the truth out of this. We should ask Marluri. Maybe she knows what it is. Ah, I see. Well, that was a very, very short chapter. Again, I've heard that this hack is not super long, but still good, still full adventure. Is a great starting point. Is my personal favorite. I might get into Dark Souls. Might get into the Souls games through Dark Souls instead of Elden Ring, because my issue I had with Elden Ring was that I enjoyed my time with it, but I really didn't understand a lot about it, about what made a good build and what should I be prioritizing. The game did do a super good job at directing me how I would, what's needed for a good build and such. So I kind of just felt a little bit weird at times. Oh my god, I love/hate Elden Ring. Yeah, that was my issue with Elden Ring. Is just I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. Even putting 40, 50 hours into it. By the 50-hour mark, I still had no fucking clue what I was doing half the time. Didn't know at all what went into making a good build and such. I mean, enough to know Elon's build was hot ass, but like I was well versed in Elden Ring enough to know that Elon's build was rough, but I can give pointers. Yeah, if I ever stream Elden Ring again, I'd appreciate that. But I might get back into the Souls games, like Dark Souls, something a little bit more digestible to get into, something a little bit more linear. Elon Musk played Elden Ring, yep, and his build was like mocked by the internet because I'm pretty sure he put like all of his points into intelligence, to the point where like no skill in the game requires that amount of intel. Yeah, very, very, very egocentric of like Elon Musk is. Like very, very, very on brand for Elon to put all his fucking points into intelligence. Unfortunately, the soft cap is 50. Just stop there, dude. Yeah, I think he had like well over 50. Again, like no skill in the game costs that much intelligence. Damn, if only Elon put as many points into intelligence as he did with his social skills. And so Mario and Soylent My Britches defeated the water monster Neppy Nuts in the Ashel Cave. But what about the golden object it hid in its pond? What is wrong with him a lot? What about Luigi, Peach, Bowser? Will Mario ever get back to the Mushroom Kingdom? A new adventure still full of questions has begun. What did I do? What did I do to never get included to things they do? Am I really that different? But it's not my fault, is it? Let's continue. We can go for like maybe like half an hour. Half an hour longer. Chat, the audio's kind of fucked up. Like the music is like really, really low, but the sound effects are the same volume. Don't really know what's up with that. And playing Dark Souls, I warned you, you will be invaded by a bunch of new player hunters. The matchmaking is ass. Can I just play offline? Like, I know in Elden Ring you couldn't... Your shit just couldn't get rocked just by playing single player. Oh yeah, no, I'm not playing Chat, I'm gonna restart the hack because for some reason, like the game, like the audio is like the music is like really, really low for some reason. But the sound effects are they're the exact same. Yeah, audio's a bit fucked. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the hack to see if that fixes it. Because it's not on your end, it's also on my end too. The hack is just sounding like that for some reason. So let me like save and quit real quick. Let's restart real quick. Oh, by the way, the link to the hack is in the description. Okay, okay, there we go. That's much better. Oof. Yeah, okay. But yeah, chat, the next stream that I do, I'll make sure to take pictures and do like a little like separate segment talking about my experience at the concert, because I'm extremely excited about it, because it's not only a band I really like, it's also Vinesauce Vinny's band, and he's like probably my favorite streamer. So I also get to see my favorite band and streamer perform live. I am very, very excited for it. He's fun to watch sometimes. Really good change of pace from the hype furries I watch, lol. Honestly, I don't watch many furry content creators. Don't know why. It's just like they just don't often show up in my feed. Watch a few. I haven't really needed it in my items yet. But maybe because Paper Mario, at least the original, is fresh in my mind, because I played it on my Thor earlier this year. Ivy comes to mind for me. It's covered through his music. Yeah, I know of Ivy. I know of him. I haven't really listened to his music, but I do know of him, and I've heard he's really good. All right, let's give this back to the tower. Okay, this might not be it. Whoever pops into my recommended. Oh, this song? Yeah, it's one of my favorite from Majora's Mask. Maybe I need to give it to that Merlurig, that Merlury person. Oh wow, I can't believe you actually found it. Well then, it's probably time to tell you the truth. Ahem. You're bald. I mean, the sun artifacts are parts of the Sunstone, one of the most powerful essences and creations that exist. The PC port, I need to do a full playthrough of Majora's Mask. The PC port is peak as hell. Yeah, I've been playing through Ocarina of Time's PC port. Not that I haven't played it before. I have played through Ocarina of Time before. I just wanted to like get a full. I just wanted to experience the PC port in full, and I've been having a blast with it. I just like Ocarina of Time is such a good fucking game. I haven't played all the way through Majora's Mask though, and so might be opportunity for a stream chat. However, it seems like it was split into multiple pieces. Originally, the Sunstone was used to power the Astral Tower, and its main source, energy source, is star energy, which the Sunstone contained an infinite amount. It's so fun. The Sunstone was a relic of Starport that we defended with all our mights, but recently it suddenly vanished. And shortly after, we saw almost blinding light appearing. And shortly after, we saw an almost blinding light appearing on the dark night skies of the kingdom. It wasn't long until you, Mario, and Sullen arrived here, which is why we've been a little suspicious of you at first. I apologize for the inconvenience in hindsight. Well, the Sunstone was used to foresee the future of the Astral Tower. That really makes it seem sacred, but how did it work? How did it work for us if we didn't have the power source anymore? The Astral Tower contains an energy storage of sorts. It seems there was a few bits of star energy available that the Sunstone provided before vanishing. However, the lack of energy should not be a problem anymore. Even only with one sun artifact, not nearly as powerful as the full form, can sort of provide a good chunk of star energy. It should allow at least for one more future foresight. Great, what a miracle. Let's see what our future looks like. Let's go to the tower. Might give you a larger following? Yeah, I will. You know, I haven't really played a lot of the Zelda games. The only two Zelda games I've ever beaten were Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time. I'm currently still chipping away at Tears of the Kingdom slowly. I've been really enjoying it. I've just been chipping away slowly at that game. But I should really play and like stream more Zelda games. The first of the star power. Oh, what's in here? Oh, never mind. That just takes me back out here. Yeah. Many trees. I am certain that the next point of interest is the Bamonti Woods, the largest forest in our kingdom, with breathtaking packs, maze-like valleys, and abundant flora. Despite the benign description, some say it causes a strange feeling simply walking through it, as if it caused memories of something to surface that in reality never existed. Aside from that, I've heard all about a collector living somewhere in the woods. You're one of the most competent streamers I've ever watched. Thank you. While I haven't been doing like I haven't been streaming for all that long in retrospect. Like I've only been streaming for like a little over 2 years. I've had a lot more experience making YouTube videos, and I stopped making YouTube videos actively because I just wasn't happy doing it. It was draining me mentally. I prefer streaming a lot more. That really means a lot to me. Thank you, Umbreon fan, for calling me competent. Yeah. They might be a convincible candidate for being in possession of another sun artifact. Good to know, thank you. It would have always looked so magical to me from below. I'm so excited to go there. But Madame Merluri, did you say kingdom? What kingdom are we in? Is it still part of the one Mario's from, the Mushroom Kingdom? Oh, no. The kingdom we're in is called Stellaria. In fact, the Starport is the capital. While Starport and the starry islands surrounding it make up the archipelago, the Monty Woods and other areas outside of the seaside region are only part of the greater kingdom, Stellaria. Usually it's a rather friendly and calm kingdom, though ever since the Shadow One turned against us. I apologize to the Sir for another day. For now, you should focus on the woods. Luckily, Starport is directly connected to the woods. Just head to the north of my home. Be careful, my dears. Stellaria, get out of my head! Leave me alone! Akira! Ah! So I assume the woods is like this area right here. Oh. That's convenient. It's just gone now. This is probably the start chapter 2, yep. But never happened to memory. Lose my fucking mind reading of that damn name. Music is very interesting. Arya, why do you stop walking? What do you say? You remember this place? Feels like a memory that never actually happened? Whoa. Could you say it's liminal? Well, that's liminal, bro. The name of my nebula. Oh, Solari is the name of the nebula my persona is from? Ah, I see. I didn't know we had Umbreon fan lore to chat. It's a Galumba relative to the Goombas. I have bonked twice, at least in most cases. HP 5, attack 2, defense 0. Lamau. Yeah, that animation was a not gonna lie, it was a little awkward, but I like it. It's charming. Overall, my thoughts on the Romhack is so far very good. The pace is extremely brisk, but I went into that I went into this knowing that it was shorter than the original, so I don't mind it. I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be really fucking hard to get right. Oh, chat. Hold on. I think I've been playing Mother 3. It's just been happening IRL with friend groups, so I don't know the best headspace to play it right now. That's fair. I do highly encourage you to play at some point, but only when you're in the mood to play something Mother related again. Again, it is one of the best games ever made, and I don't say that lightly. Wolf. Well, we've never seen a chain chomp before. Let's defeat it with all of our strength. It will be worth your time. Yeah. Oh, it will. Once you finish it, you legitimately probably won't be able to stop thinking about it. It's one of those games with one of those stories. Hey, Mario, you can tell it's not hostile and tries to communicate. I was hooked from chapter 1's end. Yeah. It's a great introductory chapter. It's a great introductory chapter. Wolf. It's saying that its chain was leashed to a tree and it can't escape. Arf, bark, bark, woof. You got attacked by some snake-like creatures recently, and it begs us to free it? Woof. This very thing all wants to show its gratitude by helping us. Chain Chomp, do you have a name? Bark, bark, howl. I think it said it doesn't remember its name. Chompy would a good name, you say? Actually, that sounds pretty good. Let's call it Chompy. Chompy joined your party. Press down to have a straight line after it switches to hit bars and get items. Okay, so it basically just acts as Cooper. So when I finish this chapter, there's some stuff in the previous area. So what's your thing? You recently discovered a fear of centipedes? Mine will always be wasps, and I don't think it will ever not be wasps. There we go. Finally getting the timing down on that. Oh, damn it. Wait, actually, I think that was right. Thought I wasted FP, but I didn't. Alright, Chad. It might be time for our first item. Let's check out this way first. Alright, there we go. Finally got that kind of awkward timing down. Nice. Very generous with the coins. Oh, star piece. Nice. Apple restores 5 HP. Alright, might need to come back here later then. The next level up, I'm probably gonna upgrade my BP so I can use that HP badge. Okay, should only need one more battle after this to get a level up. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Here's that battle I was asking for. Alright, BP. And just for now that I have the space for it, HP plus. The longer I play and think of Psychonauts, the more I'm starting to realize the heavy topics it touches on. Yeah. Psychonauts 1 especially to tackle some pretty heavy subject matter, and I really appreciate that. I'm kind of glad it was aimed for a slightly older audience so it could tell the story it wanted to tell. And I'm really glad that the game is well considered to be a cult classic now, considering how badly the game flopped when it first came out. Just from the tutorial, we all have our emotional baggage, kid. Yeah. Yeah, before you had indie RPGs about depression, you had like AA platformers about depression. How the hell did it flop? It's so fun. I'm not really sure why. Probably because it was 2005 and 3D platformers were on its way out, and it was targeting an older audience. So it was targeting an audience of a genre that was already targeting an audience that didn't fit the genre, and a genre that was already its way out. So it wasn't the type of game that was going to be very popular in 2005. And while the developers were fine, Double Fine, I can't say the same for the publisher, because I'm pretty sure Psychonauts' poor performance actually might have, I think, killed the publisher. Double Fine went to live on, but yeah, I actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what led to that publisher having to close. But I don't know, I could just be pulling shit out of my ass, I have no idea. But that's what I've heard be parroted. Oh wow. But fortunately, Psychonauts 2 did very, very, very well. Enough to be a Game of the Year nominee. Where did we come? Where did it come from? If we're not back in time, the king will punish us. Girl, you said you know the way. What's that? An enemy? I'm used to having quick change, so I have to out the way a whole ass turn. Ow, ow. This is a Mander. Some say it's actually called a Zekamander or Little Mander. HP 6, Tag 2, Defense 0. They usually attack with Quick, Bites, and be venomous. Actually, they're pretty hard to block. Like snake-like creatures, huh? Yeah, dude, that's rough. By 6 and 4 switches each time. There we go. The cover art alone was enough for me to look at Psychonauts 2. Yeah. Such good fucking games. The only one I haven't played and don't really plan on playing is the VR one. It takes place between 1 and 2, and as far as I'm concerned, it's not that important for the story. It's not really. It was mostly done to tide people over for Psychonauts 2. Yeah, next save block is where I might call it. Getting tired. Just look at that. Someone who managed to beat the Manders. There's a VR game? Yeah, there's like a VR puzzle game released between Psychonauts 1 and 2. I've seen a little bit of it. It's not super important to play unless you like really like the series. I don't plan on playing it. Oh, I really like Psychonauts, but I don't know. Not really in the not really in the mood for a VR puzzle game. But yeah, it's a little short intermission between the events of Psychonauts 1 and 2. But it's not important for you to know its story. It's very, one could argue it might have been filler. But you do need to know that there was a little small mission between 1 and 2. But it's not super important. When did 2 come out? Since the first game came out in 2005, 2021. Psychonauts 2 came out in 2021. Will you look at that? Someone who managed to beat the Manders. Truly intriguing. Ho ho. Yeah, it was a game of the year nominee for 2021. I didn't watch the entire thing, but I watched like halfway through the full documentary of making 2, and God, the conditions, the working conditions for making both Psychonauts 1 and 2 were rough. Like they were constantly, during both 1 and 2's development, they were constantly on the verge of cancellation. Like, imagine working on those games knowing that your, like, passion project could get canceled at any time for any reason. Like, both of those games are extremely lucky to see the light of day. Like, they were constantly on the verge of getting canceled at any moment. I couldn't imagine the stress being on those dev teams, man. Alright, chat, well, that's it for Paper Mario Nova, Star Nova. Really good hack so far. Really, really good hack so far. It's making me really hunger for a modern Paper Mario game done in this way. And I'm really looking forward to playing more of it. I don't know if the Sunday stream is going to be more of this. Mostly because I at least I hope that I have my new GPU set up by then, and I might be streaming a more intense game. Just cry myself to sleep that night, bro. If I had to suddenly cancel Perfect World, I'd be inconsolable for genuinely months. And that's why I'm gonna stay working as a solo developer with no overhead publisher or whatever. So there's no time constraints or anything. I can take as much time as I want to. Wowie. Yeah, so I don't know if the next stream will be more of this, considering that I should have the new GPU set up. So I might be able to stream something more intense. Maybe some testing out some Dustcraft with some like extreme shaders or whatever. Well, whatever the case is, until then, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time with hopefully the new GPU and recount my experience at the Redvox concert. I'm very excited for it. Either way, I'm excited. Yeah, see you next time, Umbryan fan, and enjoy Psychonauts. Really good game. Also, Umbryan fan, I didn't mention this while you were here, but sorry for not streaming this past Sunday. It was so unbelievably hot. Like I was like not mentally like ready to stream, and I was out of it. Like I was hardly conscious. It was so hot in this house. Unbelievably hot. It's much cooler tonight, fortunately, but I was in no position to stream. Oh, you saw the post? Yeah. I was in no position to stream. It was bad. But fortunately it's a lot cooler tonight, and I've had a great time streaming this tonight. So yeah, I'll see y'all Sunday with hopefully a brand new upgraded computer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next stream. See ya. See ya, Umbryan fan. See ya, Umbryan fan. See ya, whoever else is still in chat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Good night, everyone, and see y'all Sunday. Can't wait to be back with the new hardware and stuff. Very exciting. Bye bye, Umbryan. Bye bye, everyone. See y'all next time. See y'all Sunday. Later.